I just put up a video this past Wednesday giving people a lot of grief about being whiners and complainers and spreading stereotypes about Costa Ricans that they're going to rip you off and they'll rob you if they got the chance and all this negative thinking. I think I even called them whiny little bitches a couple times. So I'm giving them crap. Well, right after that video went up on Wednesday, 3 hours later, where's my wallet? Stolen, lost, lost and stolen, stolen and lost. Now, what do I think? And I've got some things to say now. Oh, shit. You're going to need the big cup, man, and you might want to pour a little extra something extra on this one. This is going to be good. And then you want a big cup on this one, okay? Anyway, we're going to get to that in a minute. Guys, I'm Michael Elm for TravelCostaRicaNow.com. If you haven't subscribed, please do, man. If you want to see videos as I put them up, hit the notification bell, although that doesn't really mean anything anymore. If you want to show love, a little appreciation for 16 years of videos about living and traveling in Costa Rica, you can donate by buying me a cup of coffee. You can buy me one cup, is $5. You can buy me as many cups as you want. You know I like the big cups, so act accordingly. Anyway, that buy me a coffee link to do that is in a link in the description. And you know what? Don't want to do that? Just comment on this video. I'll be happy about that as well. Guys, a relocation retreat, our next one, the dates are set. It's in May, early May somewhere. And, you know, if Costa Rica's on your radar, this relocation retreat really is for you, man. It's tons of information. The contacts you'll meet alone are worth the price of admission. And we have fun. We just don't sit there in a conference room, man. We have fun. I got videos to prove it. We would love to see you there. So if you're not quite sure, you want to make sure. I think at the end of this event, not only will you bond with a bunch of people and we'll be friends and probably all kinds of great stuff, but at the end, you'll know maybe Costa Rica's not right for you, or it's funny we're going to Belize. We would love to see you there. All that info is in the link in the description. Now, you don't have to sign up right now. Nobody's saying to sign up now. You got time, but starting in January, I think people will start signing up after Christmas, and don't miss out. That's all I'm saying. No, it's not. We have one more slot, but I'm just saying we only have maybe 2 to 3 a year. So that's all. All right. So I'm giving shit, to people about their negativity about Ticos, the locals. I'm like, take some responsibility for your life. Quit blaming everybody for the things that happen to you when they do, again, Tico's ripping you off kind of stuff. So I put that up on Wednesday. Now on Wednesday, I just happened to meet my friend who I meet just about every week. And we meet at my breakfast haunt, the Rainforest Cafe. And I was telling her, I was having I'm kind of anyway. So I always have like little fucking problems, whatever. And I was telling her that I had kind of had a bad run of things and kind of sucked. And a couple of those things, I'm not a complainer, but we're friends. We can talk. I am not a complaining type. All right. But truth is truth. And my struggles are no worse than anybody else's, but the things that were going on, I put up a Thanksgiving video, Thanksgiving. Right after that video going home, I burn out my clutch not in the middle of the night, but it was dark. And, I had to get it towed an hour and a half away. It sucked major ass. It's going to be super expensive. My car is still gone. We need that part. Oh, great. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. But it just this last 3 weeks. So my back has been freaking unbelievably my back's always an issue. So, I'll just live with that. I'm not complaining about that either, but it's been worse than normal. There's been a couple times in the last few weeks where I literally can't move an inch. I don't know what to do. It's like it hurts so bad. It's like, how am I going to get out of this? I can't even get up. That kind of thing. Now, I go to the gym. It's funny. Put me in any position of lifting, like on a bench or, doing anything, and I'm good. But walking around the gym, I have to lean down to, get the weights and, but anyway, my back's really, really been hurting. I've had a couple mom issues. I've had a couple things, here, whatever. But after I talked to her and we discussed some things, I said, you know what? But a couple days ago, I'm over it, man. I'm not going to wallow in this self-pity bullshit or be caught in this darkness like I can tend to be sometimes. And I said, like, I'm done. I'm going to get out of it. And so last couple of days, few days, whatever, everything's been great, man. I kind of said, hey, come on, is what it is. You got to, I hate that term. I don't know why I said that phrase, is what it is. So anyway, I was like, I'm feeling good now, though. I'm doing pretty good. So we leave. They're about an hour and a half, paid the bill. Walking out, I'm putting my bank card in my wallet. And my bike's outside. I literally live on a bike, just pedaling normally, about a minute and a half from the Rainforest Cafe. So as soon as I got home, within 2 minutes, I realized I didn't have my wallet. And I'm like, shit. But I'm like, okay, but that was like 4 minutes ago. I mean, So I go back to the Rainforest. Now, I knew it wasn't up at the counter, but I thought maybe somebody turned it in up at the counter. So I'm like, they didn't see it. It wasn't turned in. So I go there a lot. They know me and stuff. So they check their cameras and they see me getting on my bike. And actually, you can see a little bit of my wallet in my pocket. But it didn't fall out there. It didn't fall out, and then we could see somebody pick it up. Okay, so I literally lost it. I actually know approximate where I lost it, crossing the street, I think, but just about 50 yards down the road. But anyway, I backtracked 3 or 4 times. I hung out at the Rainforest Cafe. I went back and forth, and I'm like, wow, this just, man, figures. I'm trying to turn it around, but things just keep stacking up. Pressure keeps mounting. But there is one thing good about me. I got a couple good qualities. If something happens bad like that, I can literally get over it within like 10 seconds because I know there's nothing that I can do to make it not have happened. And actually, if you want to see proof of that, this is interesting. You want to see proof of that? Back in 2001, some of you guys know I was on a reality show with my family. We won a big ass house or whatever. So what? But on that last episode, we were playing the game to win the house. My wife, we were playing it. Let's just call it like a chess thing, a board of and we were the pieces. We could have won at this one time. Now we ended up winning anyway. But I didn't know that. So something happened, and my wife jumped the gun and made a bad move when we could have won right there, done, over. I think I said, oh, because me and my son knew she messed up, and we're like, oh, shit. Within 7 seconds, I'm like, well, that's over. Let's keep going. So I've always kind of been like that. I'm pretty good at hey, man, we can argue about this, and we can blame people, whatever, but the fact is my wallet's gone. So I'm going back and forth. And everybody I told, so I'm on WhatsApping some, people I talk to regularly. I'm like, I lost my wallet. All of them. The first thing they said, well, I hope you blocked your cards. I hope you blocked your cards. And I was like, no, I'm going to hold out for humanity. I actually said that. I can back that up. I'm going to hold out for humanity. I believe most people are good. It's a walk. There's a lot of tourists walking by. Tourists actually don't rip things off. Usually, I'm not saying gringos won't rip. If gringos that live here wouldn't rip you off. I'm saying tourists don't normally rip you off. A lot of kids walking, school kids, whatever. So I was like, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to call it in yet because I'm going to hold out. But I was like, damn, I just made that video giving shit. Now I'm like, thoughts are going through my mind. I'm fucking locals, whatever. So I go back and forth. It's funny. I know, well, maybe it's just me. I probably backtracked because it's a wallet. It's, again, a minute and a half on a street. It would stick out like a sore thumb. Somebody obviously got my wallet within 30 seconds of me dropping it. I mean, I can see it. It's not like I was in the jungle and it dropped out. But it's funny. Every time I came back to my house, it's in there somewhere. I just haven't looked in the right place. I was literally only in my house for 2 minutes when I returned from the Rainforest Cafe. But every time I went in my house, I'm like, yeah, maybe I should check the dryer. It's probably in the dryer. I don't know. It's the weirdest psyche. It's not in there. You already checked, but you keep checking anyway, thinking it's going to pop up. Anyway, I had to throw that in there. So the day's going on. I got to check the police station. Is it turned in? Because it's because I knew exactly what was in it. I have 2 local bank cards, one for my business, one for personal. I had 1,000 colones bill in there. Just, I don't know why, just that's only $2. And then I had my cedula, that's my, for you guys who don't know, my residency card saying I'm a resident. And then I have my driver's license. All my other cards, I don't put in my wallet for this exact reason. So anyone saying block your cards, man, block your cards. Now, the other thing is, the reason I didn't block right away is because if somebody was to use my card, I mean, I got the notification, it will literally hit my phone within 35 seconds of it being swiped somewhere. And then I would just, get to the bank. So as the day goes on, nothing. I'm like, man, this sucks. This is just another fucking thing, man. And you guys, if you live here and you got to re-get I just got my residency card, man. I just got this stuff. Now my driver's license expires next year. Do I have to, all this shit. And trust me when I say I'm not complaining. I'm just saying people, the bureaucracy and red tape and the banks and, doing things. Matter of fact, the next day I went to the bank, not to block my card, but just to put a hold on it. And then it's like, well, you need your cedula if you're good. If we, to get new ones, you're going to have to, since you lost your cedula card, you have to get your cedula card before you get these cards. And I'm like, well, whatever. Ugh. So anyway, the next day I'm like, fuck, all right, here we go. My mind's going, I got to go do this. I got to go do that. I'm like, shit. So my humanity thing was wearing thin. I went to the gym as normal. I came home. I don't take my phone to the gym. And you people that do, you shouldn't. Why do you do that? You don't need a timer. Shut up. So anyway, I get home. I check my phone. It's the gas station. They got my wallet. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? And I said, so I just said, hola, en serio? Which, seriously? And they said, yes, banga. So I wasn't by the gas station. I didn't drop my wallet at the gas station. And again, it was a 7-minute thing, rainforest, the whole thing. So I wasn't even over by the gas station. And as soon as I pulled my, ride my bike in, all the attendants started like smiling at me, like, yeah, you got your wallet. Go up to the, to the front. And they had it, and I didn't know, just because you had my wall, maybe it's just my cedula was in there. I didn't know if people, were anything was in it or not. Everything was in it. Even the 1,000 colones was in it. And I said, ask them, where'd you get this? They said they found it. Okay, I know you guys don't own Fortuna, but the gas station is around the corner on the main street, like, 30-second walk away, but around the corner. They found it where I never was. I just never was. So somebody obviously found my wallet and then I guess dumped my wallet or something. It's like, fuck it, I don't know what to do with this. And somebody else, I don't know how it ended up over there, but they said they found it in front of the gas station, but not on the main street. But everything was in it. Everything. And you know what? You guys know, man, if you ever lost like your passport or like that charge card, it's just like the worst feeling in the world. But you know what? When you get it back, it's the freaking best feeling in the world. So anyway, my hope for humanity plan worked. I don't know. What do you think? I get lucky? Did I will it? Did positive vibes help me out? Or are there just a lot of good people out there? Guys, I'm Michael Allen for TravelCostaRicaNow.com. Things are going to pop up. Thinking about living or traveling anywhere. Always do your homework and research. And if it's Costa Rica, I'm going to say, look at these videos I did. And as always, man, leave your comments. I always appreciate them, man. You guys got great perspectives and feedback. I love it. Ciao.